prime spot for an ambush.
I applaud your taste.
Hey-ho.
Keep your distance, darling.
What's the story?
You have my attention.
What a charmer. Lend an ear?
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
What's this? Got ourselves an infill. You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Told you, hunting. Slave ran away, took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide. Sergeant told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave. Help? You don't even know what you'd be up against. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. Good. Do well, and there might be a reward for you back at camp. Do really well, and who knows? Maybe the Absolute will have space for you in her ranks. But that comes later. Boots first. Then you'll get what's coming to you. She's with the rest of our expedition across the lake. Special mission for the Absolute. Deep gnome slave. They all look the same. But this one's got fancy boots.
For me, all creatures live in waters this dark.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Tiefling! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you? How desperate is the cur to make an ally of a topsider? I will tell you what the sergeant told Gek. Until you have the boots, you will not cross. Come back empty-handed again, and you're feeding the fishes. Get her, fellas!
fungal spores. Must be myconids nearby.
More are coming.
That voice. Do you hear it too?
They're coming. They're coming.
You can listen all you want, but it can get the hells out of my head.
They're coming. You're coming.
Where to? Dwergar versus myconids. Looks like they slaughter. Oh, I don't like that. Can't be anything good.
Careful. Even the mushrooms down here can't be trusted.
All right. What now?
What's cooking? Moving it.
Well, hello. Dread likely.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
The parasite is quiet. You feel no bond with the creature. You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you. Fungus and mold glaze the servant's face and body. Through music and vision, the Sovereign reveals its origins. You see a frothing Dweger, axe drawn, crazed by bloodlust, bearing down on a young Myconid. A frightened Myconid circle conjures mildewed vines. They encircle and transform the Dweger. It now belongs to the circle. It will obey the Sovereign.
Being the dead is easier than capturing slaves. The drow in Menzoberranzan could learn something.
Handy magic, that. Maybe it'll be of use to us. Handy magic, that. Maybe it'll be of use to us.
Watch the shadows.
Perhaps Aemelium is right. I should get a mask. Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted? I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change. A collective quest to eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As Omeluon's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive. Awake. Almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Omelium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh. Perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the larva. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Omeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. few sparks and colors dance around Omeluum, but you stay steady and staring ahead. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull. A wave of psychic force batters your mind, cruel and calculating. You are nothing to it. You are small. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promise.
The acidic.
Not a drop. As
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. A few sparks, the tadpole's fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull. The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn? fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me? What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
Nice. Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth. I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is our species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
At the ready.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
Let's chat.
Greetings. What knowledge do you seek? In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes? I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
Let's move. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
May your travels...
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. I have...
To fertility rituals.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
Seen anything like it, though.
Welcome back. Have you made any new... I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species
path less
receives from
traveled.
other minds is difficult to regulate.
Worry not, friend. You'll find the key soon enough. Have you spoken with Skris?
Yes. She's cataloging fertility rituals.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Dwegar slashed me.
On my way.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
God. Whatever that is, I needed it.
Why are you helping me?
No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too.
I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving.
Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwegar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Some dusty temple. It doesn't matter. They'll work my clan to death before they ever get near it. Just mining for materials. But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here... I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some dweger ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Elminster's not around, so it might as well. I read about Myconid.
Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word. We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the Circle. They dance to no other harmony.
Looking ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Have you spoken with Skris?
Yes. She is cataloguing Korotuan fertility rituals. Greetings. What knowledge do you seek? The moment its control shattered, so I left his company. And thus I now, perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence. If they comprehend the cost, yes? May your travel... I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
Always room for more.
Salutations.
Come on, let's go.
Never a dull moment.
Trust no one.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
What now?
Making me sweat.
If I must.
Better make my next move. Taking my time in the shadows.
sought a fight, and now you have one.
Nothing important is ever easy.
There's blood in the air.
Let's cover with fire, baby. Eat it.
I don't fancy their chances.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
This is good.
Ready for another round? Good idea, Karlak.
What fools these mortals be.
No traps, please. Moving in.
could go for a good meal.
Direct me.
Feeling fresh? Don't burn yourself. Open up. Here goes.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Tiefling! What are you doing on... Where's Gek? Who are you?
Danse macabre. Let's have some courage.
Need to learn the hard way.
Unleash me.
The dance macabre.
With finesse.
Watch this!
The last board is set.
Hungry for the slaughter.
One can't always be a gentleman. Torment!
At the ready.
Don't touch me.
Quite ready for you.
Hey, good looking. Yoink!
All right. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
What do we have here?
The craft is ready to sail.
Equipment at ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Another belligerent dwarf? This is getting tiresome.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
She really oozes charm, this one. Perhaps we should spare a thought for the wretches she's enslaved.
Step quick.
Starting to roll.
No Duergar built this fort. They don't have the imagination.
No bolting. Saw it myself. Friends still
Whoever
ain't
built
caught a
it,
whiff
they
of
let it rot for
Slaves
ages.
are paying the price. Those pricks will get nowhere with just axes. He's gone toasted.
Another scrying eye. Same as the goblins had. Someone's watching.
Let's not make a scene, then.
Back on you two here! Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Oh! Hello?
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true
So,
soul!
are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from 3 directions.
Stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had.
Hello, chum.
An outsider? Just what?
Faster, shitheads!
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one. but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a list.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off him? The stench. All you twat souls got one. Some of us got a nose for it. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Revenge, eh? In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold? Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nir. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nir's got plenty. Help Thrin free Nir. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Half? You drugnin. Fine. Half it is, but first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it. Some days back, a slave gnome bolted with smoke powder. Her crew know more than they're letting on. See if you can get him to talk. Now move. You're hogging my head.
Like a wraith.
So say your chum blows Nir out of there.
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Nir dies. And that goes for novices too.
Keep digging! I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears! Faster!
Over here.
Back on your feet.
Let's not get caught off guard.
One by one.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Don't burn yourself. Activated.
Another step forward.
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this
Be
mess.
cautious.
Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for no...
The life you took will not go unavenged, it seems.
If not over, then through.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst of it.
If everyone else minds their business.
Move it! Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
What path lies before me?
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat.
Careful.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Huh? Ready or not? On my way. Just like old times.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
You don't move, and you better hunt that.
I've got a long road ahead.
Clean up this mess.
This will do nicely.
Can't even catch my breath.
Move it!
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Charming. Hell is truly where we make it.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders.
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
Bugger off! You're distracting the slave!
Gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
I'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
We're rothy and heat.
Glittering gods. She actually survived.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in. And I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Solnir will... You know what he'll do. Bug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out. Incredible news. Drop it near the cave-in and set it alight.
Keep digging!
The slowest of you lot.
Didn't you hear?
Do I need to
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally. You must clear rubble. Spilling poison. Expedition. Passage trapped. Gnomes useless. Don't trust mercs. Get me out!
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The harder you look, the fuzzier the images become, until there is only grey. You sense Nir's frustration.
Choking!
You sense Nir's frustration.
The architects who built this must have been remarkable. Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
Choking!
You sense Nir.
Blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Let me work my magic.
What are you waiting for?
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Freedom.
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin. Nir does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. And yet you... A test, yes, you must... Thrin, carve out her heart, and if she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her. The Absolute guides my...
The Elder's disgust grips your head like a vice.
Ah, another treacherous soul walks among us.
You've been a shit since I laid eyes on you, Red Eye. Go on.
Nir is not without mercy, true soul. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics. Let Nir be your end.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Impero Impero
You're in my thrall.
Covered.
Blood comes easy these days.
to enjoy this.
Freeze it, cockstench. We aren't done just yet. Nia and his absolute wanks owed us a wad of coin. And the dregs on his corpse aren't gonna cut it. Pay up, and you get to slink away. Resist, and I got you. Deal's off, Shark. I told you to squish that floating eyeball. Now that, thanks to you, we got a cult army on our tail. Now pay up, or I bleed you dry. I wasn't...
Poor fucker.
Battle of wits.
ages.
I need you.
One day, I'll catch a break. Never wanted the easy path.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead. Then thou must return with the proper payment. This is the price of balance. Well counted. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
We can lay down later.
Baldur, are you all right?
Lunk. No. Better now that I'm...
No. God. We're near. We're near.
Shh. Put it out of your mind. I'm here now.
Drown, Wiki. The days to you. Suffer?
It was over in a flash. There it... Thought I'd have to breathe my last in near stink. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so good enough for... Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You really would, wouldn't you? But not. My people can barely stand, and we have... That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we...
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit.
I've had fights enough for one. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out.
Wait. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Is that a bruise there?
Well, I shouldn't be surprised, considering our history. And yet... Nothing good happens in the Underdark. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been They're not even going after him. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me. Ha! I was unlucky twice. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbrin if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
My sister! Dead by Nir's hand! No. No.
Please, Baldur, are you all right?
Man, Lung can't be better now than I am.
God, we're near. We're near.
Shh. Put it out of your mind.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems, though no light flickers within.
Broken as an old heart. Nothing but dust inside.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic. To all appearances, the dust seems quite ordinary.
You're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that
not
a bruise
right.
there?
Not right. Stop fussing. It's
I'm
nothing,
so sorry.
I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Baldur, are you all right?
Please. Monk. Man, better now. Come on.
God. We're near. We're near.
What's inside?
I'm here. It's not right.
Are you all right?
Better now.
God. We're near. We're near.
Put it out of your mind. I'm here now. Please. No. No. It can't be. Please. No. No. Can't be.
Lena and Wiki, did they suffer?
It was over in a flash. Aaron.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Damn drow. He did this to you.
Keep a blade close. Yes, let's.
Baldur, are you all right?
Lungbuck. Better now.
God. We're near. We're near.
With pleasure.
I'm here now. Damn drow. He did this to you.
Soldier, toast, toast.
It shall be done.
Let's get going. Couple turns should do it. Time to press ahead. It's a friendly-looking shadow.
That's what...
Don't waste a step.
Anna. By the God. You're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear.
We're good here, I hope. More for me?
Subtle steps. Should be easy.
No one back home will ever believe this. Have to keep going. Lux Splendor. But what does it mean?
What a day.
La, da, da, da.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ready and willing.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Anything of use? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Someone there?
Can't give up now. Should mind my step. Someone forgot to oil their equipment. Everything here is rusted to the hells and back. Open up.
Lost in thought. Very well.
How delicious. Let's crack it open.
May the gods take you first. These boots have seen everything.
got this. Ready for this?
Swords meet sorcery.
Time for a cull.
Where do I go from here? Curious mask. What's it doing here? This belonged to Amerigan, one of Hell's foot soldiers. Let's see what this does. Another mask. I recognize this. Amerigon wore it. But they won't fight without a commander. These boots have seen everything. Wish I had a bag of holding. What's hiding here? A still mold. Used in forges to cast armor and weapons. Bloody tracks. Quite small too. A gnome found some trouble here. I see bloody tracks. Quite small too. A gnome found some trouble here. Bloody tracks. Quite small too. A gnome found some trouble here. Bloody tracks. Quite small too. A gnome found some trouble here. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Look at the skeletons, you realize they're all clad in the same dark armor.
No burial, just slaughter. Damn.
Among the various fabrics, you recognize the unmistakable symbol of Shar, the Dark Lady.
Whatever killed a bunch of Sharans might still be down here.
This is the city house he mentioned. Breathe deep and move.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
One near.
Moving.
No one stopped me yet.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Well, well, well.
What to do?
Don't touch me.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Trap. Be cautious.
Watch your back. Be careful. There are traps about.
This way.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Let's have it.
Oh, that's a familiar feeling. Darkness and loss. Mostly slag, but something sparkling in there. Hello? Are you adamantine?
No time to rest? Light on my feet.
Keep a blade close. Go.
I wonder.
Yes, please.
Oh, for a skeleton key. No Dwergar made this. The design looks Sharon. Traps. How considerate. drow are a statement. It's not like Dwerger to be so bold.
This is a Harper emblem. What was she doing here?
Lovely day, this. For now. Let's go.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people? I'm almost sorry to hear it. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay.
Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery.
A word.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
This Near sounds like bad news. Guess we could lend a hand, right?
The drow lurks in the Peacebringer.
Ripplebark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
With haste.
Fuller, somehow you look worse than last I saw you.
Thanks, boss. We'll be looking a lot worse if not for help from a friend.
Aye, same as us, I expect.
Peacebringer. Be at. The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Thanks, boss. We'll be looking a lot worse if not for help from a friend.
Aye, same as us, I expect.
Delicious.
All right. What now?
I'd love to, thanks.
What a day.
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go back for the others.
No. Our work is
I
bigger
have the
than any
magic
one
touch.
of us. Even Walburn.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here. Say it's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have. I heard about Walburn. But you've made sure his work is done, even if he's not there to see it.
Miss the damn sun.
You saved my skin, but there's more bastards out there. For everyone you...
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists.
Some rest.
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise.
Freedom. I'd forgotten how it felt.
Saying, but at least they're peaceful.
Forthwith.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? Let me see if it will...
Ah, Blurg. Are you in need of my expertise? I greet you, son-child. May your travels be safe and swift.
How is your more personal research progress?